Hey everybody, welcome to part 2, day 29. We're going to make a grapevine wreath. Kind of give everybody a second here. Make sure I share. Share to our groups here. For those of you in crafting and chat, if you didn't hear or see the announcement that came across a couple days ago, we are closing down that group as of December 1st. It's just getting a little too much to run 2 groups when most of our content's in artsy.bits.n.pieces. So we're gonna get started. This is an 18-inch grapevine. I got it from Walmart. It's not the best quality, but for $5 I can't really complain. This is what it looks like. It's just a bunch of sticks put together, and I've got lots of little pieces breaking off here. I worked with one last week. Was way better quality, but like I said, I'm not gonna complain for $5. It just means that I can make a cheaper wreath for somebody, a little more cost effective for somebody, and that's fine. I'm fine with that as long as it stays together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue my pipe cleaners on the back of my sign, because I want that to set up before I go and try and put it on there. We're kind of going with a red-white theme. Actually, let me pull out my garbage here. Keep getting these sticks everywhere. So I've just got some brown pipe cleaners here. I'm going to fold them in half. I kind of got you almost over my shoulder off to my right here, so I want you guys to be able to see exactly what I'm doing. And it's about as high as I can get it without putting it on something. So I'm just going to dip this in my glue pot. Didn't turn on my sign is going to be more over this way. This is just a broken off piece of popsicle stick. I'm going to lay it over the top so that it doesn't, my pipe cleaner doesn't come off. Hopefully you guys can see. Oh, I didn't turn the light on. Because our sign is going to kind of go on the side here, so I need my pipe cleaner to be more over here. Let's do this one. So like I said, I've only made one of these before, but they are pretty simple. You don't need a lot of different things for them, which is fantastic. Oh, hopefully I don't have internet problems. We still didn't get our new router. I don't know what Amazon's deal is. Alright, so that's what it looks like. This is what we'll use to attach our sign to the grapevine. So once that sets up, we'll be good to go. My bow is going to go here. I'll have some floral this way, our sign over here, and we'll just see how it goes. I do want to make my bow first because I need to know how big it's going to be. Usually you just put in your greenery and put your bow on top, but I kind of just want to do things a little backwards. So this is Sammy. If you watched Sammy's video yesterday, she had a fancy bow maker. I do not. I made mine out of a chunk of wood. But we've got 3 different ribbons we're going to use here. Black is going to be my base. So let's do the black first. We're going for about a 6-inch loops or so. So you guys are new. I hope you'll say hi when you come in. I love hearing where everybody is from too, so be sure to let me know where you're from. So I want my tail to be a little long. I'm going to go 12 inches. You don't have to. You can make it however you like. You could even buy prefabbed bows from Walmart or Dollar Tree if you like. This is just how I'm doing it. So I'm going out about 6 inches here, smushing it down. And I twisted as I went down too. Let me make sure this tail stays this way. You can see what I'm doing. So you guys, day 29, how exciting is that? I think we put out some really great content, cool craft ideas. Hey Jatora, are you enjoying your Sunday? That wind is still whipping around pretty good outside. So we're just doing 2 loops of each color. The last loop here I don't need to twist. I'm just going to measure it with my other tail and snip it off. And I'll dovetail them all when I'm done. I got this cool, awesome 33-yard beautiful ribbon from Joann's today. Marked down for Black Friday. Christmas deals. Same thing, gonna measure out my loop about and give it a twist so that my pattern stays upright. And I'm just going to go about a pinky's width away from this end. So about 5.5 inches. You're weeding. What are you weeding? Jatora has a cricket. She's always making cool stuff. I have to say this ribbon isn't the best I've used. It's kind of not very sturdy. So I hope when you come in that you'll like the video and share it. We're still trying to grow. We've grown quite a bit in the month that we've done this. But we're always wanting to grow bigger, of course. So we got some black and white check here. Same thing, pinkies width away, so now we're about 5 inches away, the 5-inch loop. And I want this bow pretty full, so I'm going to do 2 loops of the 1.5 inch. I forgot to grab a zip tie and a pipe cleaner. This is more sheer, but it's polka dots. A little bit of glitter sparkle. Little contrast to all our solids. Definitely not a pro at this, but it's always fun to see how different it comes out. I'm all twisted here. And then I'm going to cut one for a loop, but let me cut this off first. I think I'm going to do a black and white check loop. So we just need a little bit. And you're basically just going to go like this and then scrunch it together for the center loop. Let me grab my zip tie. And another pipe cleaner. So we're going to keep all this together. Lift it up just a little bit. And put our zip tie in here and get it started. Pull it off so now you can see all our stack. I'm going to put my pipe cleaner right through my zip tie here so that it's zip tied right to the ribbon. About halfway. And we're going to pull this zip tie super tight. And snip it off. Oh, of course, I forgot the loop that I just said we needed to do. Well, we'll do it this way. We'll grab some floral wire and do it that way. Sammy did the same exact thing yesterday. We're just going to put that right in the center and then twist it on here. Sam says start at the top. I've always started at the bottom, and maybe that's where I always run into problems. Hey BFF, we're working on the bow. We'll see if we have better success starting at the top. So I have all my tails hanging down because when it goes on here, I don't want my tails every which way. I want them kind of hanging down. Jatora was here. I don't know if she's still here. She was weeding some vinyl. So the reason I was brainstorming with Sharon before I went live, because I'm not one to like matchy match ribbon. I'm like, hey, I need some BFF brainstorming here. I need to figure this out before I go live. So she helped me pick which patterns I was going to use. But we added black because there's just a little bit of black in my sign. Not a lot. I know, you guys, seriously, if you're watching the replay, just like fast forward this part. It's ridiculous. Not too bad, I guess. Could definitely be worse. And this isn't the stiffest ribbon either. There's the bow. Not too bad. Let's see if I can jerk this one up a little higher. Never wants to stay where I want it to go. Alright, let's dovetail our ends here. This side is more whimsical anyways, versus high-end. I mean, although the ribbon is good quality, it's just rather flimsy. I think I got them all. Oh, yes. Not very sturdy. That's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, we can fluff it again when it's on, but I want to get a good idea of where it's going so I can get my other elements on there. So the bow will go there, and my sign is going to go here. I want to fill in some of this. So I've got these cool little sprigs, and I got some poinsettia. I just want to see if it looks okay under here. If it doesn't, I'm not going to use it. But this has got a clip on it that I don't want. I just want to see. So before I glue anything, I want to see. I'm just using it basically as a filler. Now I just crunched out my whole bowl. I think that's going to be okay as a filler. What do you guys think? Can you see that? Let me move down a little bit. As a filler, what do you think? I think it's going to work good. So this one I'll go right in here. So I'm just going to dip it into my glue pot, a big generous amount. I'll go right here with it. can get floral from anywhere. I got most of this at Joann and Walmart. They didn't really have a great selection. There we go. Right in here. Make sure my leaves are pointing down. Give it a hold. And then I've got some of these cool little red sprigs and some, yeah, and I want to grab just the white ones. Some curly cues. I got red ones too. Maybe I'll throw a couple of those in. But we're going to snip them down a bit. So this was one sprig. It came with 7 different ones, which means you've got 7 different picks. So I'm just going to trim them. Put them in there. Sorry if my arm is in the way of the camera. My glue pot is right here. And we don't want to like just jam them in there. We're just kind of running them along the sticks of the grapevine. Just to kind of give it direction, I guess, would be a good word for it. So I've got 3 in up there. Let's do 3 in the bottom. And I'll hold it up too in a little bit so you guys can see what it looks like hanging up. I don't know. I don't think this really spreads out that much. A little bit. And I've got glitter all in my glue pot. It's fine. It's okay. No big deal. So there's that. I know you guys are kind of close. Like I said, I couldn't get my tripod to go up any higher. I might have to invest in a different one. Let me see my sign placement. Yeah, I don't really need to totally fill in this space, and that's fine. I'm going to put some curly cues in there. These were, I think 50% off at Joann. Super cute. Super, super cute. And we're going for like whimsical, so they stretch a little bit too. My sign says, "This house believes in Santa." And that's a Dollar Tree sign. You can get those at the Dollar Tree. If they're not all sold out, that is. Let's get another one right in here. We'll kind of curly cue it up this way. Or through. Maybe not through, because it's kind of pulling on there. So tomorrow, Sharon and I are making gnomes. I believe 6 p.m., but I'm not quite sure, so don't hold me to that. It's a project we actually want. It was part of our original 30 days, like the things we wanted to do. But we just didn't do it. We ended up finding other projects. We're like, oh, I want to do that. Let's do that one. Let me grab one more of these sprigs here. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Do we need a red? We'll put it in there anyway. We got a lot of red, but let's put one in up here. And one on the bottom. You guys see my OCD shining through? 2 and 2 and 3 and 2. Getting to be a little springy here. All right, let's put our sign on. So we're just going to poke these pipe cleaners through the grapevine out the back. Let me place it first. See where we're going. If we can get it through. This is a pretty tightly woven grapevine. Where is it? There we go. Should have just used floral wire. It kind of pokes through a little easier. Bear with me, guys. Here it is. Now, I want it tight because I don't want it to move. So, twist it tight a bunch. And you don't have to snip them off. You can just leave them there. But I will snip them off. Let's get our other one here. Always a good idea to hold the first one while you're doing the second one so you don't lose them both. can't even see it. It should be right here. Try again. There we go. See what I mean about losing the second one? There it is. Alright. Got both. Make sure we're straight here. See what I mean about all these sticks falling on the desk? It's a little crazy. If you can get better quality ones, I would suggest it. Clip off our pipe cleaner here. Just do this one a couple more times. Because we don't want that sign falling off. So far, so good. I don't know if you can't really see it as a whole. Let me put the bow on. More threading. I might just throw some floral wire in there so it's easier. Jeez Louise. We'll get it. We just take a few tries, but we'll get it. There's that one. So I am kind of going high. Let me get the other one here. Oh, I did just have it. Goodness me. Seriously, floral wire is a lot stiffer. It doesn't bend as easy. Would have been way easier. Let me see. Where am I at? Frustration is making me break off more pieces that I don't need to break off. Alright, there we go. Bunch of twists. Hey, Sammy! Just about done, Chica. But that's alright. Fighting with this generic Walmart Grapevine. Pain. Alright, let me put the camera up a bit to right there. I'm just gonna string my twist tie here around it just so you can see. Hold it up while we futz with the bow. A wreath, buddy? Yeah, I might have to make myself one. But I got one right here. I just need a hook. I think Mike has some industrial like S hooks that would work perfect. They're pretty far away, huh? Let's scooch over a bit. There we go. Now you can see. Not too bad for my second grapevine. And my bow ain't too bad either. Yeah, the grapevine, I mean, well, my pipe clean, I should have just used floral wire. I might have to trim these up a little bit. Kind of covering up my little things there. But it's cute. I like it. What do you think? Hey, I worked hard on that bow. You can go back and watch the replay. Sammy tried this, and Sammy does it this way. So I tried your way. Fluffing from the top first. And I'll be making more. I actually picked up 5 from Walmart. I want to see if there's a way I can get them to be a little sturdier. But they are pretty brittle. I've got sticks all over the floor. There we go. 1 grapevine. Not too bad. And you can play with it. You could add more stuff, but like I said, I was going for simple, but whimsy looking. But it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it. And for, like I said in the beginning too, I like to do things that are inexpensive. When I sell them, I don't overprice them, even though they were inexpensive. So if it cost me $10 to bake, I might mark up a little bit for my time, but not much. I like to be able to offer people affordable stuff. And that may be why I don't make much money, but you know what? I never got into it for the money. I got into it because I loved it, so. But that's all I got. 1 cutesy little This House Believes in Santa grapevine, and could even curly cuties a little. A smidge. Make them have a little twist in them. Oh, that's kind of neat. But it seems like you guys really like this kind of stuff, so we might be making some more for sure. I've got wreath stuff coming. I've got items to make grapevine already, so maybe I'll do that on a live. I've got a winter theme one that I want to do, more like ice blue and stuff. Oh yeah, curling the ribbon is making the bow here. There we go. All done. I thank you guys for tuning in. If you're watching the replay, please say that you're watching the replay. And we will see you tomorrow about 6 o'clock, I believe. It says Sharon's watching, but I bet you she fell asleep. She's got to work tonight. She's been up since 5:30, so she's got to get some Z's in. Cuteness overload. Alright guys, thank you. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock, me and Sharon are making some gnomes, and it will be day 30, and we'll have done it. Day 30. But we're not done. We're going to keep going. So don't worry about that. We'll keep putting out content. We'll keep putting out different types of videos that you guys want to see. And that's it. That's all I got. You guys have a good night. Thanks.